Tonight's ASMR video is so proudly sponsored by Fabulous. I started using the Fabulous app recently as a way to help me make some changes to my life for the better. It is a digital coach and is I consider to be the #1 happiness trainer. It uses insights from behavioral science to develop great habits that will enable you to live the life that you want. The community of over 30 million users around the world, Fabulous makes it easy for anyone to develop and stick to healthy habits. Thanks to science-backed daily routines, as a result, you will feel healthier, fulfilled, and more productive. When you use the Fabulous app, you'll learn to create rituals for the morning, afternoon, and night that propel you towards your goals, and participate in challenges that will build motivation and awareness along the way, starting when you first wake up with simple, small steps each day that will lead to big and long-lasting changes. With the Fabulous Premium app, you can build and improve an unlimited number of habits in your routine. Fabulous Premium, you can build and improve an unlimited number of habits in your routines. Take part in all programs and exercises. The Fabulous app is 100% personalized, and you are asked questions about the things that you're wanting to improve in your life, from financial goals to productivity to mentality and mental health, and so much more. One of the most impressive things I saw that Fabulous has is their Better Sleep Journey. It's a behavioral change program that affects the quality of sleep. It's something that I've personally been using, and it's really helped to improve my sleep even more. You gotta go at your own pace, and unlike other self-development apps, Fabulous is gentler, more rewarding, fun, and has a more supportive approach. So what are you waiting for? Start building your ideal daily routine. The first 100 people who click on the link will get 25% off a Fabulous subscription. So go ahead and click that link, and if you're one of the first 100 people, you'll get 25% off your Fabulous subscription. A huge thanks to Fabulous for sponsoring today's video and for supporting the ASMR community. And with that said, let's get into it. Okay. Let's just check. Oh, hi. Please, coming in. Sorry about that. It's nice to meet you. My name is Dr. Jojo, and welcome to the clinic. What can I do for you today? Okay, you had a scheduled appointment. Sure. Can I just grab your name quickly? Okay, let me just check. Yep, I have you scheduled for right now. Thanks so much for coming on in. I'm sure you've been busy, but I appreciate you meeting me at this hour. I know it's a little bit late. So, what can I do for you today? Okay, yeah, you're feeling a little bit of discomfort, the lower part of your spine. Okay, right? How long has this been going on for? Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and look at the charts here. So before I had you come on in here today, hopefully when you were at the reception, one of our receptionists got you to fill out one of our forms. Did you by any chance get around to doing that? Great. Do you mind if I just grab that off you? Great. Okay, so just check your information that you've put down for me here. Okay. Great. Okay, so yeah, you've had some lower back pain for the past few weeks. Hasn't really gone away, and this is something that you've had for, it comes on and off, you said, yeah. Okay, well, that's no problem whatsoever. Lower back pain is something that is quite common, actually, especially in today's age with all of us sitting at computers and spending a lot of time maybe not with the best posture. So don't worry, it doesn't seem like it's anything that serious. So we'll be sure to get that checked out for you today. Great. So just before I go on in, have you ever had a chiropractic adjustment before? Okay, sure. Well, maybe it'd be a good idea for me to explain to you exactly what it is that we do here at the clinic. So I specialize in the health of the central nervous system, particularly your spinal cord and the health of your spine. So usually when we have an injury, especially in the spinal cord, it can be attributed to many different things, but usually it will come down to repetitive stress on that particular joint, or it can be hereditary. Sometimes it can be as a just a sense of exhaustion from overworking that particular joint or part of the body in excess. So essentially here at the clinic, what we do is we target those discomfortable parts of the body, and through quick fire rapid adjustments and movements we click things back into place. Each of your spinal segments have two different spinal joints. Each of your spinal segments have two segments with a joint connecting both of those. There's also something called synovial fluid, which sort of functions as a natural biolubricant to make sure that the joints don't grind against each other. So essentially all that we will be doing here is just targeting those discomfortable areas and just popping them back into place. Throughout the session you may hear some popping, some cracking, but this is nothing to worry about at all. In fact, it's actually quite relaxing a lot of the time that we're told. Some people even fall asleep during our sessions. This is all the gas and synovial fluid just sort of popping when we're doing these quick little rapid movements. So don't worry at all if you hear anything or any cracks and stuff like that. It's all part of the process. You're more than welcome to just relax and to lie down. So that's exactly what we do here at the clinic. So if that's all understood and you're okay with that, I'd love to get started. And I think while we have you here, it'd just be a good idea to sort of check, the health of your spine, make sure it's looking good. And we'll do some adjustments, working our way down the spinal cord from the top all the way down to your tailbone, and just try to release some of that pressure and let the back sort of recover naturally, if you will. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to quickly take some things down into the charts here. You're more than welcome to just lie down and just relax, and we'll get started in a second here. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So all I need you to do is just lie down, and I'm just going to start coming over, and first we're going to get a little bit of a feel of your back in general. I'm just going to briefly work my way down, just sort of getting an understanding of how things feel. So you mentioned that you had lower back pain, and I can feel there is quite a bit of tension and stress in that area. So we'll definitely have to do some working there. But I think we can get some great results in just this first session alone. We don't ever want people coming back over and over again. I know that if you would have the choice, you just have one session and done, which is exactly what we'll try and get for you today. There's a bit of work that needs to be done up towards the back of the neck. A lot of stress, a lot of tension can come up, whether it's from having our shoulders up and not relaxing. So we'll work on that too a little bit. Okay. Alright, so all we're going to be doing is feel free to just loosen up your neck. I'm going to come over to your neck and just give some little adjustments. Just like that. How's that? Yeah, it's a little bit of a popping sound you might hear. But like I said, it's nothing at all to worry about. It's totally normal. Okay. Let's do another one of those, maybe on this side. Great. Good. Okay, I'll just continuously check in with you to make sure you're doing okay. No worries. Alright, let's move down to the next vertebrae here. Just relax. There you go. How was that? Good? Okay. Next one down. Good, 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 good. Now, the other thing that I like to do whenever I pop part of an area that you might not be used to popping is just applying a little solution just on that area. And just let that sort of absorb into the skin. And what that will do will just reduce any sort of chance of some sort of inflammatory response that, 1 out of 1,000 times can happen. So just a little precaution. We like to make sure that we are extra careful here. So just doing that. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? This time we're doing at the base of your neck. How's that? Good, good. Okay, and any discomfort so far? Anything that isn't feeling so great? Okay. Alright, I'll just move down here to your upper back. Just relax and let your shoulders sort of sink down and just be at home. Good? Okay, great. Let's give you a few seconds to just sit with that. Let's quickly type some things down. You're doing great. Okay, let's move on, shall we? So next, we're going to work on this part of your back here, just near the lats, if you will, and your deltoids. There you go. That was a good one. Great. Okay, we're going to work a little bit now on sort of this side of your back, this shoulder area a little bit. Very good. Cool. Let's do the other one right here while we're at it. 1, 2, 3. Good, 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 good. So hopefully we're just releasing some of that pressure, some of that tension in your upper back, around here, and the back. Exactly what we're wanting to do. Okay, I'll just apply a little solution to that. Very good, very good. You're doing great. Alright, let's keep working our way down now. So here we're at sort of this middle segment, if you will, of the spine. This is sort of where your core and your abdomen are located, and this part of the back is really important to support your balance. And so we'll work on this a little bit here. That one little adjustment. Very good. Good, good, good. There's one of mine. I'll do a little bit again. Great. Okay, and making our way lower. Great. Yeah, I also am a person that does a lot of cracking myself. And there are tons of misconceptions, if you will, about cracking and stuff like that you hear all the time, maybe when you were growing up as a kid. And people saying that, if you crack your fingers too much, you'll get arthritis or something, which is total nonsense. It can be very helpful to release some of that tension. here. Very good. Great. Okay, now let's work on that lower back area that you were really concerned about. I'm just going to get a little bit of a feel, just have an idea what we're working with here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good. Try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Great. And one more time here. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do now, how's that all feeling, by the way? Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a tool just to sort of assess the density. So we're just going to sort of try to get some of those little knots, So I'm just going to lightly just sort of get an understanding. Very good. Okay. Seems a lot more relaxed and a lot less tension, which is exactly what we want. Okay. So now that we're finished with the back, why don't, while we're at it, just work on a couple other areas. Okay. So let's take a look at your hands. Do some quick little rapid clicks of the fingers. Okay. Very good. Shake that hand out. Let's do the other one here. And the last finger. Very good. Give that a shake. Okay. So let me go ahead and teach you now just a couple basic things you can do if you want to crack your back at home. Now, I must say to be careful whenever you're trying to click your own back or crack or sort of relieve the tension. Sometimes people can overdo it, and everything in moderation, right? So if at times you're feeling quite tense, or you're sort of feeling like you need to release some of that tension in your back, one thing you can do is you can sit on a chair or something, place one hand on each lap. You can place one hand sort of at the lower part of your leg. You can twist and get a good crack in, like so. That was a good one. So good that probably can't even make me out right now. But yeah, so that's a very good one you can do. Try the other side. And that can be a very good DIY, do-it-yourself way to relieve that tension. I must recommend, though, to not overdo it, and if you feel at all any discomfort or pain, to immediately stop. So just be careful whenever you're doing something by yourself. Of course, it's better to do it with a professional, but everyone has their own needs. So, well, that is pretty much going to conclude our session today. I really appreciate you being so patient and easy to work with. I understand sometimes it can be a little finicky and tedious when you're having to just sit there. So, thank you so much. Hopefully I explained everything more or less pretty clearly. And did you have Any questions whatsoever? Okay, cool. Well, please do let me know if there's anything else I can do. I want to thank you for spending a bit of your time with us today. And as for billing, we'll just email it to your email that you left with our receptionist. Great. Well, thanks so much for coming in again. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.